Good afternoon. This is a special pre-election cake vlog because that's all we're going to hear now for 5 weeks. Is election, 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 election. And what's disturbing is I'm seeing an awful lot of working class people in favour of the Tories. You know, you shouldn't do it. So I'm going to straight away get to the point of why you shouldn't vote for the Tories. I'm not saying vote for Labour, and I'm not saying vote for Lib Dems. The only thing I like about Labour is Jeremy Corbyn does look like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and for that reason only he has my vote. But this is a delightful homemade piece of lemon drizzle cake, yeah? And if you let the Tories stay in charge, this is what happened to the NHS. It will vanish, piece by piece. Because they're gonna ruin it. No more NHS. And we need it, don't we? I'm talking with my mouth full, mummy. Sorry. You know. It's no coincidence that, have you noticed that the Tories they seem to have the main clout in the media, don't they? Don't buy into it. You're stupid if you do. And you know, this cake is getting smaller. It's really good cake, you know. And it's going to get smaller and smaller, just like the NHS, if we allow the Tories to get in. Don't be thinking, oh, I'm not going to vote because they're all idiots. You have got a point there, but if you don't vote, the Tories will get in on a majority. And then the weak, sick and vulnerable will have more cuts, and we'll see more of them suffering, and that's not what we're all about, is it? I'm pretty sure that the Tories don't even look after veterans after war. I'm pretty sure. If there's a veteran out there that can put me wrong, put me straight, then correct me, but they're not being looked after. They're left to their own devices to suffer with PTSD and all the other stuff that comes with war. You know? Well, they'll get a pension later in their 60s. They're not fucking 60 yet, are they? You know? But let's just distract ourselves from the election just to talk about this lemon drizzle cake from a snack bar on the A27 called Kingston 1. It's no coincidence that every woman there is a fitty, and that's how they do it. It's very crafty, and you don't see me there often. This is amazing cake, by the way. Who should run the country? Me! Cake is law. I'm a member of the cake party. Ian James, leader of the cake party. I promise you 35 hours a week of cake eating, cake bank holidays, cake banks, so you can store your cake. For valuable cake, there will be cake deposit boxes. And if you're of a kinky persuasion, we will set up cake whorehouses, you know, where there are cakes for whoring. I think I'll get your vote, don't you? And I don't even wear a shirt and tie, unlike them twats. I don't know. Don't vote for fucking Tories if you're working class. If you're rich and if you're middle class, and you think Tories are good for business and blah blah blah, then vote for the fucking idiots. But they're a bunch of... They're not right in the head.com. They are a nasty bunch. Do not believe the media, because they virtually own and run it. So, you know, have cake instead. I'm saving this cake with the utmost pleasure. Oh God, this really is good cake. And then, yeah, it's so good. Anyway, I'm going now to have a cigarette after this cake, and smoking is very bad for you. And I will quit eventually. Oh yeah, I know. Let me have a little gripe. I got a little gripe of a fucking cyclists, right? I come out of the junction about 20 past 8 this morning. Cyclist is in front of a double decker. He just overtook a double decker bus. He's on a racer, you know. The kid's about 6'3". You know, he's tall, powerful, and them boys can move on them push bikes. So he's 300 metres away to my right, so I pull out. Next thing you know, he's on my ass. I slow down for a bend. He overtakes me on the bend, doing over 30 mile an hour, and then has the audacity to say, "Look where you're going," and then realises that I knock it down a gear, and then I'm in pursuit of the fucking asshole. And if it wasn't for a vehicle in front of me pulling out, I would have stopped my lorry and given him a jolly good talking to. But you know, this is where we're fucked as lorry drivers. You get out of the lorry and you're the aggressor. Cyclists need to sort their shit out. And I'm going to do a few more little bits about cyclists. You know, they're fucking idiots. They really are. We get angry with you, not because we hog the road and we think we own it, because you're putting yourself in danger and you're going to get yourself fucking killed. You know, it's not like a scratch or bruise if you're hit by a lorry. It's called turned into putty, or turned into paste, or jam, or burst into little pieces if we hit you fast enough. Anyway, you retarded fucks. He was dressed in black. The only light he had was on the back of the fucking bike, and it was a tiny little blinky one. Anyway, to the cyclist that had a run with me this morning, have a nice fucking day, won't you? You know, I hope you get a puncture every 10 foot on your way home from work. All right? Maybe you're a rent boy and you're in a rush and you had to get to a series of public toilets to, you know, you had money to make, so you had to get a wiggle on your fucking racer. You know, I hope I see you again in my little car, where me and you will have words, mate. And I don't give a fuck how big you are. There's always a way to fell a tree, isn't there? I'm not going to get violent with him, but I won't have to. All you got to do with a cyclist, because their feet are pegged into them pedals, you just go, push him over, and then drive off. Obviously, if he's got a camera, stay the fuck away. I'm encouraging something. Well, people can encourage fucking racial hate on you and fucking get away with it. I'm just saying cyclists are fucking idiots. Not all, but the majority are. No road sense, no spatial awareness. Get the headphones out your ears. How can you hear what's behind you, you fucking noonies? Anyway, this cake is so good, and even while I'm ranting, I feel great. Who do I love? I love all my friends, the family. You know who you are. Except you. Yeah, I don't like the way you carry yourself, and quite frankly, you're a disgrace to this human race. I'm gonna go now because I just burped, and I think I'm gonna go outside and be sick. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna have a fag. Happy weekend. Love all of you. Goodbye. And remember, if you vote Tories, you're fucked. We're all fucked. Tories are bad. Very bad.